Thank you for stopping in to see exactly what's going on at the house of Paul and Brad. It's been a good day. We made this weekend Brad's celebration weekend for his birthday. It was actually on Friday, but we were working, and I also was fighting a bug, so we went to visit his mom yesterday. She lives about 25 miles away from us, and she gave Brad his present, which was a birthday dinner, and we enjoyed it. We went for Mexican. It wasn't a Mexican restaurant that I was aware of, and they did things a little different than what I would have ordered for my typical tacos, but it was good. It was good, and Brad's mom got to take half of it home because she probably will like it better than I. But anyway, it's always nice to have the opportunity to have a birthday celebration. Today we're just doing Brad, me, and the kids. That's our cats, Coco, Bobo, and the bear. And it's been fun. The weather's been kind of nasty out here, so we kind of like occasionally rainy days when we're sitting in Florida and not having the stimuli of a nice fall, clear blue sky and a few puffy clouds. So we're still heavily under air conditioning. Just wanted to bring up to you guys a subject that I'm kind of getting sick of. What is your opinion about what these two people are doing who want to be our president? I was pretty embarrassed and actually a little uneasy watching the last debate. I did not also, like Hillary had said, I didn't like watching Mr. Donald crouching up behind her when seeing his reactions to what she was saying and giving her just about 6 inches of flooring for the forum that they had. He was made me uneasy. It certainly doesn't seem to be the kind of environment that worked best for their spontaneity, because I think she did think she was being watched and criticized, and indeed she was. And his outbursts when it was her turn, I've never seen a debate like that. I don't think he's been in a lot of them personally, but just not so good. But I don't know what the heck I'm going to finally feel comfortable doing at ballot box time, and it's only a few weeks away. I just don't know. They're not exactly my first, second, or 8th or 9th or 10th choices. There's got to be somebody better out there that could have given us excitement and unified us, and also who was believable, that can lead us into the next few years of this country. It is critical, that's one thing I agree, but I don't think that he is single-handedly going to bring all the businesses that Americans lost back from Mexico and Thailand and Indonesia and China, and I just don't see it. And if he does bring those companies back that are making all our cheap Christmas ornaments and novelty items and appliances, etc., well, the wages that they're getting over there, they're definitely not going to be the wages that they're going to want here. Americans would like to see a plant going up in their town, I'm sure, but if we're still talking about a $15 an hour minimum wage, I don't think they're going to want less than that, and I kind of think they're going to want more. So those wonderful prices for the items that we're getting, well, it'll be hard-pressed to see those be replicated, I think. Well, just would like your opinion on that too. So is everybody having a nice fall weekend, and have you all done anything interesting this weekend? Like I said, we had a birthday, and that was nice. So we don't have those, but every 365 days, and it was a joy to celebrate time for us as opposed to time for everybody else. And I guess Brad's mom's the only one of our parents that's still left, and she's quite a woman, very talented and very smart. She lives in a ACLF now because she doesn't need the house, and she's a popular person at this particular facility, so we're happy for her, but she's still me instead of us. I think she is. Brad and I both talked about that at dinner today. I guess if Elaine is happy, she's happiest when she's being pandered to, and she's the princess. I guess that's probably what we all like. I haven't been a princess in a while. I don't think Brad has either. Oh, maybe we're princes. I don't know, but yeah, it's difficult because you know that when a parental-child relationship hadn't been that loving and strong all along through the growth period, it's difficult to surprise yourself with the emotional impact of knowing that you're supposed to be having even a better time now. There was nothing to build on, so we're kind of just doing things obligatorily, and that's okay, I suppose, but damn, we'd like to have a friend, you know, as a parent. My mom was taken young, so I had her as a friend, but she's been gone a long time already, and she had a lot of situations in her life brought about by a lot of people who weren't all that nice to her. She had really bad asthma, really bad heart, and those two were made worse when those people who didn't admire her start to kind of get more and more ugly. It's almost seemed like they wanted to get rid of her. I felt bad about that, but I can't do anything about it. It's a long time, and everybody's moved on, evidently. But I just wanted to say, hey, this is setup day basically for the studio that I'm working in, and the nice meaty stuff I need to prep for. So when we do our next upload to YouTube, hopefully there'll be some more things that are topical, as since we're the sage middle-aged gay same-sex couple, and we want to sort of set an example of how things can be for a couple that's had 20 years together, and how much fun we've had, and how many things still we want to do. That's still going to be the focus. But at this point in time, it's been a very muddled few weeks. We almost got the hurricane a couple of weeks ago, but we still have a mess outside. Both sides of the house were either hit by lightning that killed some trees that we loved. On the other side of the house, the neighbors are putting in a fence, so we had to really rip out the plantings that I had on the eastern side of the house. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks it'll be done, but I'm doing it hands off. Let the guys that are coming over do the job. I'll direct them, and Brad doesn't have the time for that. He's been awfully busy. He runs a real estate title company, if I hadn't mentioned that to you before. And of course I do Paul the Palm Doctor, which is the maintenance of specimen palm trees, usually by the affluent people here who have the nicest yards. They take the time to have someone come in and help them with it. And as an arborist, I'm elected, always in demand, but not always ready to have an hour or so drive and then also work on the property. So it's good. I'm working as best as I can under the circumstances, and I still get a charge at seeing our trees grow, because they are a miracle, basically. That's my miracle. Anyway, I hope you all have a real good week, and send me your emails. I don't know what it's coming under. They should let me know if the subscribe button is not showing up. I'm looking at the screen on YouTube, and I'm not seeing what I'm looking to see. But if that's the case and you're not getting to see that subscribe button, try to reach me at let's see, I guess it's Rocky, R-O-C-K-Y 032154 at gmail.com. That's ROCKY 032154 at gmail.com. And I would like to know how you're feeling about our concept here. What types of programming you'd like to see. I'm going to do more social commentary with relating to our special needs and special situations that come up just by being same-sex couples. And also give me some feedback on what you feel about a middle-aged American's prospective opinion about where we are in the community. We lived most of our lives not necessarily out of the closet, maybe just out to a few people, but it wasn't fashionable, it wasn't easy, and it really was difficult. I have to tell you, not ashamedly, but because I had some real preview fears of what could have happened, that I was not out to my parents. I did not feel from the comments that I heard from them regarding other people who were out and gay that it would have been very favorable for me to have been out. So you know, I started to live more for being a vital gay man after my parents passed away. Unfortunately, the corporations that I worked for, they preferred me to be in. I don't think they were that thrilled with Paul being out. But hey, I gotta live just like everybody else does. I gotta do the things that are right for me. So you know, we're just all trying to decide for ourselves every day we wake up in the morning. What's going to happen today? What's going to be the best thing that makes this life still valuable? What's the best thing that I can anticipate that makes this day special, and that it's just not a throwaway day, because they do get lesser and lesser, and you don't always feel so good. So you want to make sure that when you do feel good, you have a beautiful a thought that's in your brain that guides you through the rest of the day. Today we were able to do it. We did a special meal for Brad's birthday, and it was nice. And we just talked a little bit about you know, some of the things that we were looking forward to in the next upcoming months. And we do have a few trips, like to Southern California around Thanksgiving, and probably to the Gulf Coast in the spring for my birthday. But we're doing a lot more now that we're us, and that we're into each other way more than we are into the companies that we work with and for, and certainly not just for our family and neighbors who don't really care about our welfare as much as we do, as it should be. Love you very much, and very happy to be with you all. Thumbs up if you like our work, and subscribe if you feel that you'd like to see us again and again and be part of our family. And also tell your friends about us. I don't know how many people are discovering us, but could always use feedback from a growing audience. And I'm not going anywhere. I want to be with you as long as I can and as many years as I can. So we'll make sure that you're happy, and that's what I want too. Thank you very much. Look forward to talking to you, and keep the rainbow strong. Paul signing off. Bye-bye.